What's up guys? So in this video I wanted to talk about why I think this picture is actually Ranni. But first I wanted to talk about the Elden Ring lore to put you guys into context and why Melina is not Ranni. Did you guys ever notice in Radagon's Sword Seal and Marika's Sword Seal that we can actually see their great runes? It's like the Sword Seals were actually their great runes if you think about it. But anyways, back to Melina. So there's a lot of people out there speculating that Melina is Ranni, but there's a lot of things that Melina tells us while we're at the Grace that prove that she's not Ranni. It seems by what she's saying that she was created by Marika. At one point at the beginning of the game she says, "Me, I'm searching for my purpose given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree long ago, for the reason that I've yet lived, burned and bodiless." At the Altus Plateau, she will say, "I was born at the foot of the Earth Tree, where my mother gave me my purpose, though now everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless." She says that twice. And when talking about Bog the Seamster, she says something very revelating. She says, "Does being born of a mother mean one behaves in such a manner?" So therefore, she clearly says that she was not born from a mother. That is a big hint that she was born by a spell. And maybe you don't remember this, but at one point Ranni tells us, "Blade remained my loyal ally, though he was created a vassal for an emperor." So Blade is not actually a real person either, he's a vassal. So whatever Melina is, she was probably created by Marika from inside the Earth Tree, somehow. Now let's talk about Ranni a little bit. So you remember at the beginning of the game you see a witch called Renna, which is actually Ranni pretending to be Renna. When Ranni was young, she had a witch that was her mentor and she was teaching her when she was young, and that was Renna. And when Ranni committed suicide, she put her soul in a doll that looked exactly like Renna the witch so that she could pretend to be Renna the witch and be undetected by the two fingers, if that makes any sense. It actually does. When she starts trusting you later in the game, then she tells you that she's Ranni. Before I show you guys what Ranni actually looks like, now, in the lore, Marika married Godfrey before marrying Radagon, and she had 3 kids, the twins Moog and Margot, and she got Godwin the Golden. Then she married Radagon and had 4 kids with him, Malenia and Michaela, who are also twins, and then she had Radon and Rykard. At one point in the game when we're doing Ranni's questline, she spills the beans on who are the 3 emperors that could succeed to the throne of Marika. And after that she tells us to forget what she said. So we're going to look at what she said when we were talking to her at the Grace, where she actually tells us the story of who she actually is and why she actually, killed herself.
Speak of the past a while. I was once an Imperial of the demigods. Only I, Michaela, and Malenia could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own 2 fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Imperial. But I would not acquiesce to the 2 fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Imperial flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget.
So at the tower where you see Ranni's body, there's a Godskin Noble boss that we have to fight before going into the tower. But that Godskin Noble was sent there by Marika to try and prevent Ranni from killing herself, but he did not succeed. Anyways, when you look at Ranni's body, you can see that she's burnt all over, obviously, but she's wearing a red scarf, kind of like her mother, and she has bracelets and she has a necklace similar to her mother, Rennala. Now, at the Academy, you can see this painting right next to Rennala's painting. That's always there. There's a girl right next to Rennala, and it's always next to Rennala's painting where you see it. You might not have noticed that, but I did. If you look at her eyes, she has the same type of colors around the eyes as her mother, which is Rennala, as I said earlier. But she also has a necklace that is very similar and she has bracelets. But the necklace seems to be a different color on her body when, well, her dead body, on her corpse. The necklace might have changed color when she was burning or whatever because of a spell, or maybe she simply just changed jewelry. But if you look at her and her eye color and what she's wearing, and you look at the color of the stuff that's on the floor and her body when it's burnt, she's wearing something very similar to what this woman is wearing in that picture. Now, some people might say that this is Sorcerer Celine, but if you look at Celine's attire, she's not wearing any bracelets, and the necklace is way off. It's not the same necklace. The hair maybe a little bit, but Celine isn't actually dead when you do her quest. She's tied to a wall. She's pinned to a wall, not tied. But anyways, I'm practically sure, I'm 85% to 90% sure that this is Ranni when she used to go at her mother's school. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you agree or disagree? This is it for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to help us out, and thanks for watching.